Send your Aquabane say MPP for Luzu election in Timako say Omonia interested in the business of the country anymore. But if he say even though Meluzu Abano, they are still part of governance because we are a minority in parliament moving from 7 January. Now the fact is that we lose Abano does not mean that that is the end of the world. Now a sign of bad faith. Say omo send your budget and sana financial year so that it will be difficult for Ghana to move forward. Now Sebio say MPP edwin Ghana hu yi na omanpeni Akufo-Addo edwin Ghana hu yi senior omo agi atomo say omo lose election no na omo committee say transition team no yedi ato hono ma ye ejuma no. Then the same commitment they must show it in parliament. But parliament the house of the people. That's the people's house. A house also now say expenditure be from January kona ha any beji atum. Now say Kobane say your body biana you are not ready to come and do the business of the house there. Then it means that Ghana for now you want to take for granted. Emra na ye be call election obeka ya now the majority leader no kase or person in fact or the disredia crack to speaker him say speaker should reconvene parliament. And a speaker can say enya dey betimi reconvene parliament until say ye election. Enti emra na wo mo free parliament say emra na e dey pa na nka no mpese ye be because those times you know omo listed businesses are no mpese ye. Where are those businesses? Enti akwa say the MPP na nkasa ni MPP aban na nkasa na akwa say say me pesa meka say bi omo ye 419 for na say bia omo ye wagadre for na say omo ye obi a say bi omo pesa omo de nukredi ebe ye adwuma ba me nim say nukredi omo fa anya adwuma ne ntina Ghana for dodo na no eluzu hope any confidence e omo mu a eno ma to abando dada dodo na dia ma NDC say ye forming the next government. The only cooperation I hear every MPP have and they say between now to 7th of January you know as soon dey be da omo so say womo ye edima wo man no womo fa hombrase and this adwumedie no say na be ya Ghana we can be together omo na omo calling for calm NDC we are willing to go for calm we are willing say even though we are going to hold the Abine very accountable no we are willing to do that within the limits of the law na niaka no and say asudi da omo so ana say constitutional obligation do omo so as members of parliament any ministers of state no we are demanding said they will carry out those responsibilities say na gonju koso say me na abada ni when say abana bezo de ba na me chiri say finance minister de ba because omo oni say senior constitution article 180 say if you about traffic Emma abaya bebe ntim na constitution ka say abaya what so onye mini budget ye busme miensa ade tina busme miensa say na yina nim no busme miensa no ai dika na aban no the be fan ministers any money my be vetting be approval of the ministers are be nominating maybe you know be person between you na fe am mo pan ya mama ko tsan say abayo me budget on the budget no na person no say etwe tina constitution no ka say yenye sa de to cover 3 months January February March aban we na sedie do dia de na badada na ebra ba ye no a o se parliament chancellor and na mo ti ho ye so e majority and we say na here it's most unnecessary if we say 2025 member parliament the member parliament me ko ha o so de magia to me na ma fa ne say ne wasesa wadwe le a declaration of intent being translated to mean a vacation of seats. Yes, Papa. So, I mean, this is a Supreme Court now. Pronouncement on it. I'm determined to say it to be a vacuum now. It is an American. Now, I'm going to Australia.
we na sabi also we did not finance with the other. Now, some make can be a sad in here because budget our yen that you see was maybe in December see you're in January be a first January, second January, you more kinds of far than second January. I'm not sure the fee and someone who said president also pay the last message on the state of the nation. You was about the usually the SRD, you know, after say after a baby. I'm saying, I mean, I say president, any machine be a phone, I get to say 3rd January, 3rd January, if you have when we have yes, message on the state of the nation. 5th January, Parliament Fufra, ban. Also by issue, I be the Speaker of Parliament. The Speaker of Parliament, you know, like Kofa, Pinche, Ba, Alagete, any business that you use, exchange some woman. Sana backbring, also, you know, Kofa and some woman by any delay, even the swearing in of the president. The Presidential Transition Act not say, Yeni is Speaker, 5th January. The woman say, we know. Chief Justice will swear in. Chief Justice will swear in. I say 2 parliaments will be operating at the same time. The dinner said Parliament will be in Chief Justice will swear in when I want to swear in the new members of Parliament. That function also Parliament, the new Parliament is the 5th, 2 days before Parliament time. So a transition parliamentary presidential transition act. The American is a Sunday man was here in who the budget out there. President message on the state of the nation. And he said, new Parliament never trust 5th January. And the 7th January, I hear swear in new president. So our budget now will be contained in vote on account. They say, yeah, technically, no, we can't swear in the new president. And now, me and son are wedding in January, February, March. Can be created my abide my phone in our can also. Until it means no abide my river on Sanko Book, my skin, and went to your mother. It is a serious matter. And this matter I raised something and answer and the crossroad. And the man of course, and the cancer, maybe I'm on some application. Every one was say, and me and Americans, I said, no, if I went in, I don't know, Madame, I am who be a bruni, I'm going to be a say, or no woman, a person. But I started speaking about this way back. And I was saying a finance minister represented. And the prayer were my represented because I can assembly the whole day know. But if you have for I think about 4:45. Now at the GISA committee here, the committee of the meeting no me saying some of me legal team also meeting or Attorney General office. Because of that, conference center. But I think that a transition team will raise a few things, which Senator made a bit now affecting the vote on account. Until he then needed to go and look at it again. So be a bay changes with the idea and I said this. And in Tinama and Rawa may a presentation. I'm hoping to be out China. And if I say Manichi. That's what you be here. Because the original one, not there, we speak a whole rather. I don't know what cases we make them present here. And I make us I can't do that on behalf of the minister. Because one, we need a permission. Number 2, even though we met yesterday, one same say we and us will meet. We and us all be general name and now submit if I'm not there all the son. Baby. And he may assure say, son of the chair, we will deal with it. Because the minister is hugely aware of the implications. Say, let nobody say, a ban from the song. The thing was here earlier on. One more workers are banned because me, I didn't say, that's fighting over irrelevancies.
Leader, finally, you have to baby NDC, it's majority in parliament. But on us, Uncle Ye for the Mampinino. The view of Homogen in the Cobanesa, and our son, a gunner for Ben and Abanesa.
Oh. So Oko, as I didn't go, and I just been angry dinner. What did you do? As to specifics, China, the party's National Executive Committee will be meeting. And almost every committee here, China, the National Council will meet. I think ultimately, what the party wants to do is say, take my son food. Now, and could be everybody knows an idea about me. Also, the say, it would be a general. And as a big so, and then everyone else, so I am only remove the bar. And they made a propose remedies as to the way forward for us as a party. To say the committee young as a trauma, meeting and can be here. Because we will be prejudicing the outcome of what committee will do. See, Saba, so for the committee, I have team. No more from what you question discussions. I question in the same. The amount of defined periods, not more than people are saying 6 weeks. People are saying we say maximum of 8 weeks. We will find and they may be who will be a fiasco. Again, a Maya fiasco. Happy, a pen will do the Asia.
Someone does not perform their duty, they could be penal consequences.
Yes, that's a constitutional provision. So you are talking about the breach of the constitution, which is a very heavy matter in law. But I don't want to be mischievous. Some reasonable explanations have been provided as to why the paper will not be presented today or could not be laid today, even though it's on the other paper it's dated for today. Now we are expecting that tomorrow, like the former majority leader, the Honorable Chairman Safo, also hinted, some amendments regarding figures, or yes, some amendments regarding as to how much should contain it that is being worked on. So tomorrow, we expect that the paper will be laid. But you see, my concern, if you heard me on the floor, my concern was that there is this penchant on the part of the MPP group in Parliament to always run to the media and say that NDC has been frustrating government business. We have an opportunity to expeditiously deal with government business, very, very urgent government business. These are the businesses that are very, very urgent. Not those businesses that were listed in July as being expectant and urgent government business. And yet there appears to be some indolence on the part of the leadership to push these businesses through. Why? We've been covering parliamentary proceedings. The former leader, Chairman Safo, will seek leave of the Speaker for having chairmen of committees to present papers, for deputy ministers to lay papers on behalf of substantive ministers. And order 96 of our standing order is very clear as to who can lay papers on the floor of the House. And we had ministers of state sitting there. We had members of parliament on their part sitting there. So this paper could have been presented. Then the content of the documents accompanying the paper could therefore go through the amendments that they speak of. But be it as it may, tomorrow we expect that some serious work will be done. Yesterday we didn't do much, apart from adoption of the business statement, so today we ought to have done something very serious. Again, the MPP side on the House practically shied away from their own business that are captured on the other paper. So we want the people to know that where they come and claim that it's NDC that's frustrating government, that is palpable force, that's not true, that's falsehood. You will see the people who are unwilling to pursue their own business. And it's been so since from about July. It's been so. They tell you they come for a recall, they walk out. They ask for a recall, they walk out from their own business. So, but like Speaker said, these two shall pass. Yeah, these two shall pass. Yes, my pleasure.